The Stoic way to stop overthinking forever. Life is not ruined by events themselves, but by the way we think about them. This truth lies at the very heart of Stoic philosophy. We spend countless hours trapped in our minds, rehashing past mistakes, replaying conversations, predicting disasters that may never come. Our thoughts swirl endlessly, like waves crashing on a restless sea. We call it overthinking. And while modern psychology recognizes it as a major source of stress, anxiety, and depression, the Stoics understood it long ago. They knew that the mind, when undisciplined, becomes a prism, but they also gave us the keys to break free. Today, we'll explore the Stoic way to stop overthinking forever. Not with shallow advice like just stop worrying, but with timeless wisdom, practical, clear, and powerful. Wisdom that has guided countless men and women for over 2,000 years. So, let us step into the mind of the Stoics and learn how to quiet the storms within. The nature of overthinking. Epictetus once said, "Man is disturbed not by things, but by the views he takes of them." That single sentence reveals everything about overthinking. The problem is not the event itself, the argument with a friend, the failed exam, the uncertain future. The problem is the endless commentary we attach to it. What if they hate me now? What if I never recover? What if things go terribly wrong? The Stoics called this assent, the moment you allow a thought to enter your mind and take root. When we overthink, we don't just notice a thought, we grant it power, we nurture it, we replay it until it consumes us. But the Stoics remind us, thoughts are not facts. A thought is simply a visitor. You choose whether to welcome it in or let it pass by. Step 1. Separate what you can control. The first and most powerful Stoic tool is the dichotomy of control. MarcusAurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." When you are overthinking, pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? Can I act on this right now? If the answer is yes, then act. If the answer is no, then let it go. This simple practice instantly clears away much of the clutter in the mind. Overthinking thrives on things we cannot control, other people's opinions, the twists of fate, the past, the future. But once you divide the world into two, what is mine and what is not mine, you free yourself from mental chains. Imagine a man waiting for a job interview result. He stays awake all night, replaying every answer he gave. But no amount of thinking changes the outcome. The decision lies in the employer's hands, not his. The Stoic would tell him, rest, let go, and focus only on what is within his power. Overthinking fades when we stop trying to control the uncontrollable. Step 2. Live in the present moment. Seneca observed, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This is the essence of overthinking. We project ourselves into an imagined future filled with disasters, or we wander into the past, reliving regrets. But the Stoics trained themselves to anchor in the present. Why? Because the present is the only place where life exists, where action is possible, where peace can be found. MarcusAurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." The next time your mind begins its endless loop, bring yourself back to this breath, this step, this moment. Ask, what is required? required of me right now. This is not a call to ignore the future. It is a reminder that preparation belongs to the present, while worry belongs to the imagination. Overthinking dies when you return to now. Step 3. Limit your judgments. Overthinking feeds on judgment. Something happens, and we immediately label it good, bad, success, failure, blessing, curse. Then our mind runs wild, building stories on top of that judgment. But the Stoics practiced suspending judgment. Epictetus advised, "Do not seek the things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens happen the way it happens, and you will go on well." This doesn't mean we must accept everything passively. It means we stop layering unnecessary commentary over reality. A flat tire is just a flat tire. A delay is just a delay. The moment we call it a disaster, our mind spins into overdrive. Practice noticing events without judgment. Call things what they are, nothing more. This clears the fog of overthinking. Step 4. Use premeditation wisely. Now, you might ask, don't the Stoics tell us to imagine misfortunes in advance? Doesn't that encourage overthinking? The answer is no, because Stoic premeditation is not rumination, it is preparation. Seneca advised rehearsing misfortunes in the mind, not to obsess, but to train ourselves to meet them with calm. When you imagine a difficulty once, prepare for it, and then move on, you gain strength. When you imagine it endlessly with fear, you lose peace. The difference lies in intention. One is discipline, the other is anxiety. So when you catch yourself overthinking, turn it into Stoic practice. If this happens, I will remain calm. If loss comes, I will endure. If hardship arrives, I will respond with virtue. Then let it go. Step 5. Remember the shortness of life. Perhaps the most powerful Stoic cure for overthinking is memento mori, the remembrance of death. MarcusAurelius reminded himself daily, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." When we remember how brief life is, we see how foolish it is to waste it in endless thought loops. Why spend another night replaying a trivial conversation when tomorrow is not promised? Why waste today's peace worrying about a future that may never arrive? Life is precious, fragile, and fleeting. Overthinking steals it from us, but Stoic reflection returns us to what matters, living with courage, virtue, and presence today. Practical exercises to stop overthinking. The Stoics did not merely speak in philosophy, they lived in practice. Here are simple exercises they used, which you can use too. 1. The journaling exercise. Each night, write down your troubling thoughts. Separate what is in your control from what is not. Resolve to act on the first and release the second. 2. The view from above. Imagine looking at your life from a great height, as Marcus Aurelius often did. From that perspective, today's worries seem small, temporary, almost invisible. 3. The breathing pause. When caught in overthinking, stop. Take 3 deep breaths. Remind yourself, this thought is not me. It is only a passing impression. Then return to the present. 4. Daily reflection on death. Each morning remind yourself, this could be my last day, and then ask, do I want to spend it worrying or living? These are not abstract theories,
but practices proven by time. The Stoic mindset. Ultimately, the Stoic way to stop overthinking forever is not to eliminate thoughts, it is to master them. The Stoic does not aim for an empty mind, but a disciplined mind, a mind that sees thoughts for what they are, impressions, fleeting and powerless unless we give them strength. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who chooses how to respond. As MarcusAurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. So, guard them well, choose them wisely, and when overthinking comes knocking, do not open the door.
Overthinking is not solved by force, but by wisdom. It is dissolved by clarity, by perspective, by living fully in the present. The Stoics, Epictetus, Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, walked through wars, exile, betrayal, and death. Yet they cultivated peace of mind, not because life was easy, but because they mastered the art of thought. And you can too. When you feel trapped in your mind, remember, separate what you can control. Stay in the present. Limit your judgments. Prepare without ruminating. And live with the awareness that life is short. Do this, and overthinking will lose its grip forever. So the next time your mind spins endlessly, pause. Ask yourself, what would the Stoics do? Then act with wisdom and live with peace. If this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more Stoic wisdom from modern life, make sure to like this video, leave a comment with your reflections, and subscribe for more timeless philosophy. Because peace of mind is not found in endless thought, it is found in living as the Stoics lived.